CapCut has a lip sync feature. Let's check it out. This is CapCut for desktop on PC version 5.2.0. And to get started, we just need an image that we want to use for our lip sync. So here in the media panel on the upper left, where you've got media selected, we can click import and go through the file explorer, or just drag in the image we want to use. I've got this beautiful young lady. I'll go ahead and click the little green plus button. That will drop her in on the timeline right where my playhead was. With that image selected, we want to come over on the right, make sure we are under video and basic, and then we will scroll down until we find lip sync. Right here, I'll check that box next to lip sync. There's two ways that you can get the audio for your lip sync. You can either enter the text and select a voice and have CapCut do the text to speech, or you can upload your own audio file. To let CapCut do the text-to-speech, we'll just put some text in there, and it shows you a few voices here below, but you can also click this little More Voices button, and then that drops down a whole lot more options, and they do have some filtering in there. You can also go to Custom Voices, and that'll let you create a voice clone. And you'll have to check the box acknowledging their privacy policy, terms of service, community guidelines, and all that jazz. And then you come to this screen where you click the record button and read the text that they put on the screen for you. I don't think my clone voice would make a whole lot of sense with this particular character, so let's go back here, and I think we'll just pick pleasant female.
It's a beautiful day today, and I'm so happy to be here.
And that didn't just give us a preview of what that voice sounds like, that actually generated this text with that voice. I'm not sure that it matched up so well, so let's go back to the text-to-speech voices.
It's a beautiful day today, and I'm so happy to be here.
It's a beautiful day today.
It's a beautiful day today.
It's a beautiful day today, and I'm so happy.
It's a beautiful day today.
It's a beautiful day today.
It's a beautiful day today, and I'm so happy to be here.
All right, I think that one works, so I'll click OK down here in the lower right. Now my next option is between standard or vivid, and standard will maintain this original aspect ratio, so it's landscape 16:9, and it generates a little faster, or I can go with vivid. Now, vivid is supposed to make the face look a little bit better. It will be a 1:1 aspect ratio, so it's going to make it a square and going to take it a little bit longer to generate. We'll stay on standard for this example, and then I'll click the green generate button in the lower right. It's telling me all over the place here. It's going to take 14 credits to generate this, and I have 1,183 credits left. And then it shows me again on the button generate, it's going to cost me 14 credits. Now, near as I can tell with CapCut, if you're a pro user, you get something like 1,280 AI credits per month, and these AI credits are being used across a whole bunch of different features. Anywhere it says you need credits for this, all those are coming out of the same credit bank. Now, it came up and said it couldn't generate, so let's give it another shot. You can see the progress up here next to lip sync. It says processing, and it gives you a percentage of how far along it is. And now it says it has completed, so let's have a look.
It's a beautiful day today, and I'm so happy to be here.
All right, the result is okay, but I don't know that I love it. I'm going to go ahead and bring that image onto my timeline again. So this is with the lip sync applied, and then this is just the image tossed on the timeline. Let's go back to lip sync, and instead of having CapCut do the text-to-speech, I'm going to add the audio.
You know, I read somewhere that plants grow better if you talk to them.
Yep, that's my audio. For this one, let's switch to the vivid model. And it says the credits needed for this is 24, and this appears to be based on the length of the audio. It's saying it's going to be 2 credits per 1 second. Since my uploaded audio is 12 seconds, it's going to be 24 credits. All right, let's hit generate, and here we go.
You know, I read somewhere that plants grow better if you talk to them. So now my fern knows all about my ex-boyfriend, my terrible haircut phase, and why I can't eat dairy anymore. Honestly, I think it's thriving on the drama.
So I like my ElevenLabs voice way better than the text-to-speech in CapCut, and the Vivid does a way better job than the standard model. Yes, you're limited to the square 1024 aspect ratio, but the quality is way better. I made another comparison. This first one is using the standard model, not the Vivid, and I used one of the CapCut voices, Tony, with my text.
Listen, I'm not saying the toaster is actually alive, but every time I reach for the butter knife, it pops up a slice like it's saying, try me. And don't even get me started on the vacuum cleaner. It's been making judgmental sighs since I spilled that cereal last week. It's plotting against me. I just know it.
Okay, I didn't like any of the pauses in that text-to-speech. It had trouble pronouncing some things, like where it was supposed to say the vacuum was making judgmental sighs. It said judgmental or something weird. That didn't work at all. So the next thing I tried was the standard model for the video lip sync part and using a voice from ElevenLabs.
I'm starting to think my appliances have opinions. The toaster always pops up at just the right time to scare the crap out of me. And the vacuum cleaner sounds like it's sighing when I use it. Maybe it's not haunted, but it definitely feels personal.
Using the ElevenLabs voice versus the CapCut text-to-speech makes that about 10 times better right off the bat. I feel like it even did better with the mouth and face movement. Maybe it's because there weren't so many just weird pauses in the speech. But I did notice there were points here where most of his head is moving, but the top of his hair is sort of staying still, like it's not attached. And we had that in the first version back here too, where this part of his hair, this top part of his head, just seems to be fixed. So when it plays through and he's talking and there's a lot of him moving, I don't know, maybe his hair's like stuck to the wall or something. So let's try it now with the Vivid model instead of the standard and our ElevenLabs voice.
I'm starting to think my appliances have opinions. The toaster always pops up at just the right time to scare the crap out of me. And the vacuum cleaner sounds like it's sighing when I use it. Maybe it's not haunted, but it definitely feels personal.
Something that really stood out to me on that one is the way he punctuated when he said, "It definitely feels personal."
Maybe it's not haunted, but it definitely feels personal.
That seemed really accurate to me, and with the Vivid model or version, whatever you want to call it, it seemed like all of his hair was moving with him, and none of it was tied to the ceiling or anything. Now you may have noticed we've got this little overlay up in the top that says AI Generate. Now I don't see an easy way within the CapCut project where you're creating this to make that go away. It looks like that overlay is stuck. If you try to just crop this particular clip, it doesn't go away. If you try to mask the clip and then move it, it doesn't go away. So it seems like they've gone the extra mile to make that a real pain to get rid of. But that little overlay always being brought to the top and in that position no matter what you do to the clip within this project is just within this project. So once you export the project and now it's a standalone video clip MP4, well, now you could bring it right into another project and just mask it or clip it, and now you've gotten rid of that. And I'm not normally an advocate of circumventing watermarks or whatever this is supposed to be, but for one thing, it's ugly and it's bad grammar. AI Generate. Are you trying to say it's AI generated with the D? Well, maybe we should put the D on there. And do we have to make it that big and ugly and up in the upper left-hand corner? Seriously? I mean, I guess we're trying to prevent people from making deep fakes and confusing people, but truth be told, the shitbags that are going to do bad things with deep fake AI generations are going to use any number of tools or techniques to make that go away so that you never see it. So I don't really appreciate that they make it a pain in the butt for the people that are just trying to make some fun or useful videos and not trying to deceive the world. But that's enough of my soapbox. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you found this helpful or at least entertaining, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.